Jump on board and let me take you on a journey through space, sci-fi, fantasy. There's a top 10, there's a clear winner. This is BDP 10. Let's go. And with that, welcome to our penultimate episode of the Bricklink Designer Program Series 10. There's no time like the present, let's jump right in. This is Cyberpunk by The Forge, and I have a problem with this set. This is cool, I love it. Super clean, look at this tiled off sidewalk, awesome. But LEGO already has this theme, right? It's called Ninjago. This is, for me, a little too reminiscent of the modular buildings in the Ninjago line. This is cool. Comes in at 2,833 pieces. I think this is better than most of the Ninjago modulars. This I would buy, and I don't own any of the Ninjago modulars. Let's take a closer look at this, right? It glows in the dark, which in and of itself is awesome. Every time I come into this room, right, my LEGO room, and the lights are off, glowing stuff all over the place. All of my ghosts, which are scattered all around the room, glow in the dark, and I would like to have a building that also glows in the dark. This is cool. Good idea, like it a lot. And yet, I mean, these individual rooms open backed. If you open it up, it just reminds me of a Ninjago modular. I like this one again, much better. Everything is clean, everything is tiled off. A cool laptop, a motorcycle, multiple rooms. I don't have a problem with this minifig. I like this accessory, right? This red hood down. This is a usable part, right? Everything on here looks like it's flat silver, which is awesome. I like the expressions they chose for some of the minifigs. These work so much better than all of the medieval castle ones that we've seen over and over again. This is cool. I don't even mind this little element, which I usually would not enjoy. But on a small plant with a snail down here, this is cool. The presentation is good, right? Get this glow effect. Obviously, it's never going to glow like that. But the hologram of a cat, awesome, good idea. Every single room, a robot policeman. I like this. This looks fantastic. This is so cool. I wish they did it. I just am afraid they will not, which is why it's not higher up on the list. Otherwise, this could be my winner. It reminds me too much of Ninjago City. I'm sorry. This is one of the best entries I have ever seen on the Bricklink Designer Program. And yet, I think there's something in the way. And there's another entry which looks a lot like that. It's Steampunk City by Teroma. I am not the greatest, biggest Steampunk fan. I have the Steampunk minifig from the collectible minifig series that came out a couple of months ago at this point, which was a really cool collectible minifig. I'm just not sure I need a set to go along with it, and this sort of reminds me of a certain old brick company. So I am not super sure LEGO would do this. Also, I don't really like that it's open-backed. I think it's a cool concept, and for people who are really into steampunk, I think this is a dream come true. Again, so many cool, these are drum lacquered pieces, right? Cool piece choice. I like the way this roof has been done. Minifig is all right, if you ask me. The colors are cool. This is a good concept in and of itself. Obviously, somebody spent a lot of time thinking about all the different color combinations and individual buildings they could combine into this really dense building block. I think everything about it looks good. It's just not for me. There are a couple of play features, certain handles you can crank, make stuff turn. There's a gyrocopter up here which can go up and down. I think this is a broomstick. Like, this is cool. Really good ideas in this set. I like the concept a lot. I'm afraid it's not for me. This little pilot is actually the second pilot minifig in BDP 10, who I think uses the legs from a castle minifig. Find that interesting. The headpiece is really cool. I'd love to have this. This over here, this sand green angel, is a figurehead and it's from the Black Pearl. You could get this on, I guess you can still get it on Pick-a-Brick online, but not all the parts are in store at the same time. I have everything but the wig right now, so I have to wait for that to come back in store. But there's so many cool mini builds. This is a really cool set. Teroma, congratulations, great job. Let's move on and go to space. This is Space Marshal, which is, I don't know, a little space police set by Giorgio Cronas, and I just think this looks cool. I don't have a lot of space stuff. I'm not a collector of LEGO classic space whatsoever at all, but these big vehicles, they kind of do it for me. I think this is cool. I like this little capsule pod over here, these pieces, which you can also, build a submarine out of, but if you use it like that on a piece of machinery, a really big piece of machinery where you can maybe move it around. This is an awesome idea. I think this is a really cool, good looking set. And it's a spaceship in and of itself that can land. And then you have this cool little rover which you can drive around on. Awesome. Apparently there's so much stuff you can do with this. You even get an alien. What more could you ask for with this, yeah, really cool Medusa head? I think this is a cool minifig. Did they give her multiple arms? Yeah, this is awesome. I like this one a lot. If the space fans really vote for this, I can totally see this getting made. I like it. It offers a lot, right? There's a lot of play involved here, a lot of transformation. This is a cool set by Giorgio Coronas. Comes in at 2,105 parts. Not that many, actually, so that's good. I like this. Let's move on. This is Dystopian Noodle Shop by Egbert. And this is just a small little building, which you can fit into basically any city if you place it. You don't have to place it on the ground, right? You can use this as an attachment to a bigger existing building and create your own cyberpunk city, which is awesome. I like this one a lot. This is cool. This just looks good. And it doesn't break the bank at 1,426 parts. You can open it up. You can display it like a little street if you want to display it on a bookshelf, right? Or you can integrate it into a city or bigger layout, your space layout. Goes with a lot of the stuff that we've already talked about, already seen. I like this one a lot. If they want to go for a smaller building in space, then why not choose the Dystopian Noodle Shop? Moving on, this one I don't think will get made. Simply we just had Walt, right? This is basically the same concept. It's a small buildable figure. This is a gray alien, but it looks good, just like Walt did, right? I like this. It has some posability to it. It looks cute. It looks good all around. Look at these cakes, Jesus. Good looking little gray alien. Obviously nothing fancy, but it doesn't need to be anything fancy. This is by Brent Waller and comes in at only 700 parts. So if they do a lot of big stuff in castle, in pirates, whichever theme, buildings, and they need one more little set, maybe pick the gray alien. I think a lot of people will buy that. Moving on to another dystopian set. This is Dystopic Outpost by Arcgiant. Obviously, they have more entries, and we've already talked about Arcgiant sets before. If you want to catch up with the rest of the coverage of BDP 10, there is a playlist. I'll link it down in the description. But this Dystopian Outpost, Dystopic Outpost, I like a lot. Would go well with my, it's down here, I already showed you, it's Welcome to Apocalypse Burke. Would go well with that and any other dystopic city layout that you want to create. Would also go along with the Dystopian Noodle Shop we just looked at. These little containers stacked on top of each other, next to each other, they just look good, right? You even get a little crane over here where you could haul up stuff to the first floor. This is awesome. I like this one a lot. Look at these birdhouses. There's so much detail, love, and care put into this. You even get a car that looks very rundown. This looks good. I like this as a little diorama in and of itself, on its own or as an addition to your existing dystopian apocalyptic city layout. It comes in at 2,984 parts, so it's big, but it's not actually hitting the limit, which is good. I like this one a lot. A good job, Arcgiant. Once more, yeah, modular, and they build it. It looks really, really good. I like it. I like it a lot. Good job. No notes. Moving on, this one's awesome. This is the Mighty Minotaur by Peace on Earth. We already looked at another Peace on Earth set in our coverage of BDP 10, but this one, boy, does it ever remind me of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I loved. And I think I re-downloaded it at some point, started it again, then forgot that I need to play it again. I loved this level in particular. This is a cool looking set. I love getting a brick-built Minotaur that looks this fantastic. With an axe. Awesome. I just like this. The little Greek temple, right? You could imagine there's, I don't know, an oracle in there. So much mythology. This is just a good looking little at 2,000 pieces, not that big, small-ish, half the brick limit, kind of set with a Medusa. I like this. Oh, look at these. These are the gargoyles from Wednesday. I love this piece. Good choice. I like the sand green. It's my favorite color. I like the neon green in there as well. Looks like there's a portal in there or something like that. I like that we get another statue of an angel. You get, I don't know why this person is in here. He or she, to me, looks a little too much like a castle minifig, if I'm being perfectly honest. But that said, the Minotaur, I mean, look at the size difference between it and a minifig. Apparently he can even grab one and, throw it around. This is awesome. Can hold on to the axe as well. This looks really good. And it comes with a couple of play features, right? There are traps apparently in there. Lots of gold treasure to be got. More play features. This is a fantastic set. And then behind, right, the cherry on top, behind your neon trans green portal, there's a little ghost. And more mechanisms and more movement. By the way, the presentation on this is really good. Very well done. I doubt that some of the gold pieces will be that gold, though. Some of the minifigs are really good. Most of them are really good. It's just this one that I don't really like, I think. But other than that, I like this. Probably a sticker element of, a labyrinth, which is, I guess, where the Minotaur is hiding. As far as I remember, this is how the story goes in Greek mythology. This is a really cool set. I like this one a lot. But let's move on and stay with fantasy a little more. This is familiar voice. And if the other one, the previous one, the mighty Minotaur, reminded you of a video game, then maybe this reminds you of The Witcher 3. It does remind me of The Witcher 3, and I love The Witcher 3. This is cool. It's by Shikanoko1244, and it comes in at 1,489 parts, and I think we can lower that part count. There's just one problem I have with this set, and it's the entire base over here. I don't think that's necessary. I think you can at least save like 400 parts by just having this thing, the familiar, attacking the house instead and not just creeping around the side. It looks cool, I get it, and you get this shot from the side, right? Where this monster, this gigantic beast suddenly comes around the corner, which is a cool vista in and of itself. I like the hut as well, I like the minifigs. I like everything about this, but the fact that it wastes too many pieces for my liking. That said, this side could have used more pieces though. This is very bland for a thing that should be 360. But this monster looks really good. I don't even mind the gray Technic elements, right? They're probably just necessary. This looks good. I like this. Yeah, this is cool. Just get rid of 400 pieces and we're in business. I'm sure this person will submit this again. There are two more. One of them will be the winner, so he's the runner-up. And of course, you know me, I'm a monsters guy. I had to include one of the villages. There are several in this round. And this is my favorite. I like this one a lot. The Dark Village by Wonder Brick. It's, a good addition to everything that's going on in the background right now. I built the medieval blacksmith to go along with the other thing I ordered from the Bricklink designer program, the Alchemist shop. Once I get it, I'll make a review and then I'll put it next to the stuff we already have over here. But this would be a nice addition to that, right? Side builds, which look really good. I like this little small building. I like that you can even get access by removing the roof. This is a little hideout for the witch, which is cool. This bigger building is a tavern, which I also like. Again, minifig of the year 2025 over here. Obviously, you can open it up. I think this is not something that is open-backed, right? This is supposed to go together. Please tell me this is supposed to go together. Why don't you tell me this is supposed to go together? Oh no, did I make a mistake? It kind of sort of looks like it, right? But they don't necessarily show it. Let's look at the description. Okay, so it does say that it's fully modular and can take different shapes and sizes. Let's assume for a minute that you can close it up. It would be a requirement for me getting this. I like that Tiago gets another of his tiles in there. Good. I like a Dark Village. I think this offers a lot. The minifigs are okay. There's some usable parts in here. This tavern looks good. The inside is also okay. You get another statue of an angel. You get another ghost, a skeleton in a cage hanging from the outside. That looks good. It is also sci-fi fantasy-ish, right? There's someone, I think, Dr. Frankenstein-like, creating something dark, not just dark magic, but also a dark science. Get a little hearse, which looks good. I like this one. Good. But that's not the winner. There's another winner. You don't see this coming. Get ready. This is Neon Chase. Did you see this coming? No, you didn't. I chose this one because I think it's fantastic and because presentation matters, right? This is by Pepe Frost, And this is just a cool chase. You get a really cool motorcycle and an even cooler, shall we call it a helicopter? Probably not. Spaceship, that police spaceship that is chasing this little motorcycle. This is so cool. I love this element. They used it a lot on the Batman, the DC Justice League sets, right? Where you can, shoot multiple studs one after the other in really fast succession, which is awesome. I like both of these turbines. This is a really, really good looking set. Look at this shot. This is awesome. I love Neon Chase. It comes in at 925 parts, and I think we can have a big building, we can have a medium castle set, and then we can have this as the smaller set. I'd be happy with this. This looks cool. I like all the colors. I like that it's predominantly black with then neon accents, all the play features. This is a really good looking set. And I can't wait for one of my Cyberpunk criminal minifigs to capture this police vehicle and make it their own. I really like this motorcycle as well. This is just, a small build, well executed. And that's hard, right? Technically, everybody can throw around 4,000 pieces and create a castle. But this is cool. And I like almost every single element for the minifigs as well. This is just a fantastic set. Or is it? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please be so kind, give me a thumbs up. Helps me out with the algorithm. Watch another video. That would really help because I need the watch hours. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye. Welcome to my ant car. This is just a hangout. Yeah, I'm a crank that shit. Bro, that's so damn loud. It's nothing but a little intermission. Enjoy these soothing bars of utter indecision. Buddy people, you can trust me. It's an ant card. I know all those fire jokes and get you saying hard. It's an ant card. The shit ain't some voodoo, bro. I know you want to stay, but it's time for you to go.